Hackers who ruin people's lives.
In a world where our lives are consumed by technology, it's shocking how it could take someone who specializes in hacking to ruin your entire life.
Facts.
From leaking private photos, stealing entire bank accounts, blackmailing, all while staying anonymous. Today, we'll be talking about hackers that ruin people's lives. Megan Eugenio, aka Overtime Megan. Maybe some of you already know about this next topic because
I know it. Chat, have you seen it? Have y'all seen Megan? Don't lie to me. Y'all seen it get leaked. Y'all see, okay, I'm sorry.
Has to do with social media influencers. But as we dive into this one, ask yourself this. What would you do if your nudes got leaked all over the internet without...
No. If my nude got leaked, bro, I would not see the light of day. Everyone is gonna start spamming. Everyone's gonna start messaging me talking about, bro, I ain't know you had 2 inches. I'm so glad, bro. Please, hackers, if you guys ever leak something, do not leak my nudes because I will be done.
Your consent and without your knowledge. Would you leave the internet forever, or would you take advantage and ride the momentum? Well,
if you're riding momentum over nudes, then you're crazy. But I probably, you have to move forward. But bro, it's kind of sad if you think about it, because let's say you're in an argument with anyone. Let's say you have kids, and it could get that serious. Imagine if the kids in your classroom found out your parents have nudes that are leaked. You would lose every argument.
Well, this is the exact situation that Megan Eugenio, a popular...
You said just delete them. You cannot delete them if they're already on Twitter. At the end of the... It's not like, oh, you can just delete it and everyone's gonna unsee it. Like, no, that's not how it works.
Or would you take advantage and ride the momentum? Well, this is the exact situation that Megan Eugenio, a popular TikTok influencer, found herself in. Eugenio, aka Overtime Megan, became the center of attention when a hacker exposed her entire gallery for the world to see. In there, she had photos and videos that anyone would consider private. The exact date that the hack happened isn't clear, but the news of the hack really spread out from April 28th onwards.
Damn.
TikToker Noah Glenn Carter seems to be the first source of the information in this now viral video, which has over 9.7 million views. Noah explained that Megan had deleted her TikTok after the huge leak, and in an Instagram story, she said that she was done with social media. Apparently, someone had gotten access to her phone and stole everything that was in there. The hacker went ahead and shared the content soon after, and compromising photos of her started popping up online. For example, YouTuber Maury, in his analysis of the story, said he saw the pictures in an NSFW Discord server called Samaria. Shortly after the leak, Megan turned off her TikTok comments and deleted her account.
And you know what's sad, Chad? Like, she's a good person. You get what I'm trying to say? She's a good person. She did not deserve it. All right, and I know there's gonna be a lot of toxic people talking about, oh, finally got, and don't get me wrong, I saw this shit myself, you know. But no, regardless of that, you like from a humanity perspective, bro, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad because imagine if the roles were reversed, bro, and your shit non-consensually gets leaked without your thought, and now everyone, nigga, you know, it could get to your family. Everyone's gonna have some sort of perception of you, knowing that your images are leaked to the internet for everyone to see. And I've been looking at her Twitter. There's still niggas on Twitter talking about, oh, like, when is the new photos dropping? And she always has to deal with that, bro. I don't know.
This situation must have really hit her hard, and she probably thought her life was on the brink of destruction. Literally a scenario where hackers bury a career before it even starts.
Yo, chat, if your news get leaked, are you guys exiting the internet? Are you guys deactivating your socials and shit? Let me know.
In fact, one user on YouTube commented that she was barely at the beginning of a legitimate career in journalism. More users seem to sympathize with her situation with comments like, the idea that she could lose her job over this, when she's a victim herself and it wasn't her fault, makes me really upset and sad. And
it's worse when your job is in the internet. Like she needs the internet for her to like make money.
I want to sleep and wake up in a world where people don't blame the victims of horrific crimes like this anymore. This was truly a sad situation, especially for an online creator that was just blowing up. Megan had really worked her way up the popularity charts with about 2.5 million followers on TikTok and 498,000 followers on Instagram at the time. Megan went dark on social media for a few days and then came back on May 2nd with a video explaining the entire situation. In the video, she thanked everyone that supported her during the whole ordeal, including her team, her family, and her agency. She reminded everyone that she was a victim and it wasn't her fault. It was a crime against her, and she didn't see it as defining her self-worth. She also added that if anyone was participating in sharing and distributing the content, then they were participating in a crime that had real repercussions. She said, people aren't realizing that this is a real person you are messing with. I have friends, I have family, I have a job, I have real things going on. The video was also a declaration of her comeback. She stated she wasn't going to let anyone who did this steal her happiness, and that she was going to continue to make content. Interestingly, in classic social media fashion, her follower numbers grew significantly after the hack, and currently her TikTok account now stands at 2.7 million followers.
That's so crazy. And you know, I love you too, Issa, but what's it called? And you know what's crazy? The fact that, I don't know, like, I've noticed a lot of men talking about, oh, all women do is show their bodies and do whatever and blah, blah, blah. And that's how they get big. Guess what, buddy? Who's the one supporting that? Who's the one that are going like that are showing women that, I guess, and this is not even with her consent. You know what I'm trying to say? So you do not blame women for showing their bodies on the internet if you know the effect it has. She got 2.7 million followers. Don't be like, oh, all y'all women do is show your ass and whatever. You're the one entertaining it, buddy. Be the change you wish to see and stop. I guess stop doing it. I don't know. It's crazy.
Instagram is at 630,000, while on Twitter she's at 146,000. Now, while she seems to be doing well, there's always gonna be those trolls that have notifications.
CEO, hold on, CEO, bro. We need more mods, bro. You're the one that's supposed to come on, get back in vacation, bro. We're putting you back to work. You're getting locked up.
46,000. Now, while she seems to be doing well, there's always gonna be those trolls that have notifications on for whenever she tweets and say stuff like this. I've seen her naked. Everyone has already. Facts. Like my nanny. What the f does fact?
No. What do you mean? No.
I've seen her naked. Everyone.
No. Facts like my nanny. Did you just admit to seeing your grandma naked?
Has already. Facts like my nanny. What the f does facts like my nanny mean? Anyway, I'm glad Megan didn't just leave the internet and let this hacker ruin her life, and I'm glad that she's pushing through. Matt Honan. On August 4th, 2012, Matt Honan, who was then a writer for the popular tech website Gizmodo, had this tweet show up on his Twitter account. He had been hacked, and there was little he could do to salvage the situation. The hackers, Clan VV3 and Phobia, had gotten into his digital accounts.
Take care, Saber. Alright.
And rained havoc. In a series of steps, they had deleted his Google account, gotten into his Apple ID account, and used it to wipe clean his iPhone, iPad, and MacBook. They then got into his Twitter account and started broadcasting racist and homophobic messages. What's even more bizarre is that this all happened in the matter of an hour.
No! That's insane. Bro, another thing I hope, bro, chat. If you get hacked, people can talk from your perspective. Y'all remember when Offset, he got hacked and people were like, I like balls? Let's be honest, and he cheated on Cardi B. You did not get hacked. No one hacked you. You were just trying to seem like you got hacked because you cheated. But that's besides the point. And chat, y'all know I got hacked before, right? Y'all know my YouTube got hacked? That shit was sad. So I could imagine how other people feel when they get hacked.
The hack, of course, left him devastated because he lost a lot. More than a year's worth of his daughter's pictures, 8 years of important emails, photos of loved ones who had passed on, and critical documents. According to him, losing photos of his little girl was the greatest tragedy in all of this.
Aww.
So, what exactly happened? Well, according to an article...
Oh, okay. For those that didn't know about when I got my YouTube hacked, the OGs in the Discord know. When I was like, oh, fuck, my Discord got hacked because... I'm not my Discord, my YouTube got hacked and it was like a company, like an Ethereum, like, you know, the mining companies, but they were like, it was a crypto scam. And they took down my videos and then they put like a crypto live trying to scam people. Yeah, but I got my account back. YouTube were pretty fast on that. And I remember I was honestly, no, Nikhil, I handled it well, right? Not gonna lie, I feel like I handled it well considering like how crazy it was that I didn't even reach 100K. I think I handled it pretty well. I could have definitely panicked a bit more because nigga, that's my livelihood.
Was the greatest tragedy in all of this. So, what exactly happened? Well, according to an article that Matt Mohan wrote for Wired.com, there were several steps involved. First, after doing some background research on him, the hackers figured out that Matt had a Gmail account whose recovery address was mhonan@me.com, and they took advantage that his Gmail didn't have two-factor authentication. So one of the hackers, Phobia, simply went to the Gmail account recovery page and put in Matt's Gmail address, and he could see the alternate email set up for account recovery. Seeing the me.com email, the hackers knew they could get in easily. Next, the hackers called Apple and pretended to be Matt trying to recover his email account after forgetting the password.
Damn.
To do this, they needed Matt's billing address and the last 4 digits of his credit card. They went looking. They got the billing address by inputting Matt's personal website, www.honan.net, into the Whois domain search database. For the credit card digits, the process was a little more involving. First off, the hackers called Amazon pretending to be Matt wanting to add a new credit card to his account. To allow this, Amazon requested for the name on the account, an email address, and the billing address. Of course, the hacker had all of this and stated the new card information and it was added, and they hang up immediately. Then they called back immediately and said they lost access to the account. The goal here was to be allowed to add a new email address to Matt's Amazon account.
Okay.
Amazon asked for a name, billing address, and the credit card number, the one that they just added. After providing this, they were allowed to add the new email address. From here, they simply reset the password, logged in, and accessed information on other credit cards attached.
Yo, dude! No. You know how genius you have to be to do that? I'm sorry. No. LA hackers, do not get me wrong. You guys are weird for doing that. But damn, these men are like, nigga, they are amazing at hacking. How the hell do you go that far to do that? Wow. No, they never touch grass. But oh my goodness, bro. I think, yo, Chad, my accounting teacher told me some shit like if scammers were a company, I think like if they were like a business, it would be like, I think, number 2 most paid like business in the world. Isn't that insane? Niggas be making hella money for hacking and shit.
To the account. So far, they had Matt's full name, his billing address, and the last 4 digits of his real credit card. At 4:33 p.m., the hackers then placed a call to Apple's tech support again, pretending to be Matt and unable to access their @me.com email. Apple asked for their billing address and the last 4 digits of their credit card, and voila, they were issued with a temporary password. By 4:50 p.m., they had reset the password to his email. Then at 4:52, they reset the Gmail account password, and at 5:02 p.m., they reset his Twitter password. Also, now that they had access to his iCloud, the hackers used the Find My iPhone tool to wipe his phone remotely at around 5:02 p.m. Then, to prevent him from taking back access, they wiped his iPad at 5:01 p.m. and his MacBook at 5:05 p.m. Now you might wonder, where was Matt the entire time his devices were getting hacked? He says he actually realized something was wrong at around 5 p.m. while playing with his daughter. Suddenly, his iPhone powered down. He didn't think too much of it and tried to plug it into a charger, but then it rebooted to the setup screen. He went to his MacBook to try to restore the iPhone's backup, but then a message came up saying his Gmail info was wrong, and the computer asked for a 4-digit PIN.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, exactly. No, sometimes I like to think, what did he do to make them niggas that mad? No, not even that. Because hackers, they go for anyone, but what I hate more is when hackers go for people that they know are like nice, like kind people. I mean, they know that that's probably the easiest target, but bro, it's kind of sad when good people get hacked, bro.
Since he never had a PIN for his MacBook, he knew something was wrong instantly, which caused them to call Apple at around 5:10
Yo, Velo and Jalen, take it. Good night, bruh.
p.m. Unfortunately, by this time, the hackers were already done, and 2 minutes later, at 5:12 p.m., they posted the damning tweet on his account. In an interesting turn of events, one of the hackers, Phobia, reached out to Matt and explained how they had done the whole thing. And what was their end goal? It was Matt's Twitter handle. You guys know the craze for...
Y'all went through the trouble of accessing his credit cards, going into his Amazon, calling Apple, doing everything just to get his Twitter handle? Yo, no. Get them, no. Take them hackers to jail. What? Y'all, I'm not saying I wanted them to take his money, but I feel like that would have been a more, I guess, convincing reason y'all did it for a Twitter handle? Bro. Okay, please, ayo hackers. My Twitter handle is wax so solid. It ain't the craziest thing. It's not something that anyone would want. Alright, so they wiped it. Exactly. Y'all didn't have to go so far as to wipe his family photos for a goddamn Twitter handle. Yo, you guys are crazy.
4-letter usernames, right? 4-letter usernames. So basically they wanted to hack into his account and flip it and sell it for more money. Some Twitter and Instagram usernames actually sell for upwards of $50,000. Anyway, Phobia and his accomplices took about an hour to ruin his social life and turn it upside down. It just really is interesting how these hackers took about an hour to wipe his devices clean just to get a 3-letter username. Gary Berman.
That's insane.
Gary Berman's story is pretty insane because it shows how much damage a really competent hacker can cause to a small company. While doing a podcast interview for Cybersecurity Dispatch, Berman narrated how he ended up closing down his company because he got hacked and clients were being stolen and redirected as he watched. This happened around 2003 when most people weren't aware of the online world, let alone having the skills to navigate it properly. Berman ran a small telecommunications
Take care. Good night, Rice Ball.
company that had clients like AT&T, Coca-Cola, and Procter & Gamble. He was doing well and even sold a 49% stake in this company to WPP Group, a really large, globally acclaimed communications firm. Now, the problem started when he stepped away from the firm for about 6 months due to a knee injury. During this time, sales began to decline, and he thought it was because he was away. But he just didn't know that he had been hacked, both digitally and operation-wise. Turns out that 2 insiders were working with a brilliant programmer to steal clients and tarnish the firm's reputation. The programmer had cloned the entire company's website and created a server that acted as a middleman in all all the communications going in and out of the company. Any phone call that would come in, for instance, would get redirected to their clone company. Also, physically in the office, the insiders were working on projects under Berman's name without him even knowing it. Anyway, one of the bizarre moments he recalls is when a client called about a PowerPoint presentation of capabilities that Berman had apparently sent her. She said, "Isn't this from your company?" And as he looked over, he realized his juniors were trading deals in secret. Also, the sabotage included a scenario where the hacker sent a PowerPoint presentation pitching for work and signed off with an expletive. Instead of ending with, quote, "thank you," the hackers changed it to "fuck." Berman ended up losing the $400,000 contract he was trying to pitch for. This meddling
No. When you lose money by getting hacked, that's a different situation. Y'all lost on 400 bands because someone hacked you and said fuck you instead of thank you. That gotta be the most expensive typo known to mankind. No. Exactly. I would have to kill someone after that. You made me lose 400 racks because you wanted to hack me and say thank you if you instead of thank you? Nah, you're done. You're finished. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm wondering, chat? Why don't hackers take this much amount of energy and put it to getting some hoes? You chopped ass niggas. I know a lot of y'all are musty. Your base. No, actually, no. I'm not gonna just hackers because I know there's probably gonna be someone that's viewing this is gonna take that as a challenge. Yo, hackers, leave me alone, please. I don't have enough money.
Was also possible as his home computer had been hacked via the internet connected printer and the hackers were freely messing with his files. They also did other annoying things like changing his Facebook profile picture and altering text that his daughter was sending to him. Of course, he noticed these changes, but no one at home believed him, not even his wife. He said, "My wife and brother thought I had lost my mind. They scheduled an appointment with a psychiatrist for me." He, however, gathered enough evidence and called a professional cybersecurity firm, and only then did he discover that not only was his computer hacked, but his phone and email addresses were compromised too. The firm installed a firewall, fixed his passwords, and got his control back. At his company, he called in a forensic firm that helped gather evidence that an attorney would use to sue the employees involved. However, he never pursued the case and says that that decision was $1 million mistake. Apparently, after meeting with his wife, the attorney, and the culprits, he decided to drop the case. Together with his wife, considering their daughter had special needs, they felt they didn't want to put bad karma into the world. He also—
Dude, that's not bad karma. That's fixing the scale. If wrong came onto you, you gotta fix it. Dude, bro, I don't know. I mean, if you want to lose out on for accident, by all means go ahead, but dude, I don't know.
Try to keep the company going, but the dent in the reputation had taken things down a dark path. He ended up depleting his personal savings and eventually closing down the firm. It seems the hacking did in fact ruin his life at that point.
All that so you wouldn't want bad karma, but bad karma came onto you anyway. Isn't that ironic? You went broke over a mistake that wasn't yours. And you want to take the high road. Dude, if you don't pursue the ass.
The upside is that he began a very successful career in cybersecurity. Rick Thomas. Have you ever heard of Ashley Madison?
No.
Well, hold on tight because in this story, you'll learn how this very popular dating and social networking site got hacked and screwed up the lives of many married men. As I already mentioned, Ashley Madison is a dating and social networking site. It's based in Canada, but available in many markets, including the US. And no, it's not like Tinder, it's worse. For example, the first thing you'll notice on their website is the brand tagline, "Life is short, have an affair." They literally offer an opportunity for people to cheat on their partners discreetly. And while at it, they have very convincing descriptions of their service. For example, the statement, "Did you know infidelity is emotional while adultery is physical?" And "Meeting someone at work or friends is too risky when discretion is your #1 concern and the old taboos are frowned upon." All these are right on their homepage. Now that you know what the company's about, let's move on to the hack. Back in August of 2015, Ashley Madison got breached, and the hackers put out personal information of about 32 million people that had signed up for the service. These details include—
Chat, wait, would you guys ever use a dating website? Sneako's website? Oh my, yo, relax. Wait, what is Ashley Madison about? Is it not just a regular dating app? Or is it, is it for cooks? Is it for cooks? I ain't gonna lie, chat, I kind of blanked out. Isn't it just a regular dating website? Oh, it's for people who want to cheat? Is that what it's for? Do you hackers? Go back. What was it about? Just tell me. It's for cheaters? Oh, it's a dating app specifically for cheaters. Okay, then thank AO hackers. Y'all did an amazing job. If you don't let people know that they're getting cheated on.
personal information of about 32 million people that had signed up for the service. These details included names, emails, and physical addresses. This data was contained in a 9.7 gigabyte sized
Not
file
all heroes
that
wear
was
capes.
posted on the dark web using an Onion address accessible via Tor browser. Worse still, the data also contained the login details of all the site users. Also, the hackers got hold of millions of credit card transactions done on the site going as far back as 2008. And
You gotta pay to cheat? You gotta pay to cheat? No, I'm not gonna lie. If you're paying to cheat on your partner, you're actually chopped.
there's even more. The data had descriptions of what members were seeking from the site. For example, I'm looking for someone who isn't happy at home or just bored looking for some excitement. Now, with all this data being leaked, you can probably imagine the havoc that it caused, especially with the partners of those people.
No, Chad, if you think about it, 32 million? There's definitely a couple that where the man or woman was cheating on them with the same sex. Gotta be. You cannot convince me that didn't happen once. And I know that probably messed up a lot of people in their head. That gotta be the worst way to find out.
And one such man is Rick Thomas, a married man that joined the site at age 56,
That
having
late?
been married for 19 years. He said that
Why?
after he turned 56, he simply got a bad case of hives. He said, call it a midlife crisis, poor judgment, or a cheater's heart. Whatever it was, I easily found fault in my marriage. Intimacy was long gone.
Yeah, dude, cause your meat died. You're 56. I don't even think it's working anymore. Why are you still looking for women? If your ass don't stay with your wife, 19 years? Bro, if you think I'm gonna look a woman's direction after being with someone for 19 years, no, that's weird. Nigga need to be playing bingo. I'm saying, bro, if your ass don't enter the retirement home, nigga, you should be worried about life support. God, what are you doing with hanging out with other women?
Simply put, his life was boring and he was looking for excitement. He saw an online ad
Play
and
bingo.
signed up for Ashley Madison. Then, just a couple of weeks later, he saw news about the hack. So
Wait, chat, what age would y'all get married? I've always been, I think I want to have kids like late 20s, so I'm probably gonna get married. Y'all probably gonna see me get married 2028, 2027 type shit. No, like 25. I think like 25 is a good age.
soon after, he started getting emails from a hacker named Mr. X, who was demanding $1,000 in Bitcoin payment, or he would expose Rick to his family and friends. Rick
Damn.
refused to pay the money and instead thought it was easier to come clean with his wife. He did
Yeah.
so, and while trying to convince his wife that he loved her, she walked right out the front door. Though she didn't leave him for good. Rather,
What
she
happened?
turned up in the morning and advised him to seek the services of a marriage counselor. It's anyone's guess where she went that night, and it seems that their marriage did survive, but with a crazy big scar. Given that 86% of the members on the website were men, obviously not everyone got back together with their wife. I don't even know why she got back together with him.
No, yeah, that's crazy. No, I mean, then again, can you really blame her because 19 years? No, actually, yo, chat, I'm actually curious. No, this is a great hypothetical question. If your partner, let's say you guys have been together for 25 years, right? You and your partner, and they told you they cheated on you once the first year into the relationship. So like 24 years ago. Are y'all leaving? If they told you they only cheated once and it was like your first year y'all were in a relationship, but they never cheated 24 years later, right? So all that time they were being loyal. Are y'all leaving, yes or no? No? Okay, so a lot of y'all saying, oh, you might as well just settle down after that. I don't know. I mean, yes, don't get me wrong. Okay, if they remain loyal afterwards, it shows a sign of loyalty. But you are like, okay, you don't know that. That's the thing, right? So they might be honest. They might say, okay, 24 years, I haven't cheated. It was just that it was one time and it was the beginning when the first year. But I'm gonna just assume my mind is gonna think, what if they cheated more? Even though if they haven't, I don't know. But we'll see. If she apologizes, of course they're gonna apologize. I'm not gonna lie. If you cheat on me the first year and we've been together for 25 years, nigga, you might as well keep that to yourself. Why do you want to let me know that? You want me to be sad?
I guess 19 years being together, whatever. But I think it's a safe bet to say that those hackers ruined a bunch of marriages. Though it wasn't really the hackers, it was the men themselves. But you could say the hackers did a really good thing here. Yeah, that's just a really interesting story on the list.
But anyways, YouTube, that is the crazy hackers that ruin people's lives. In conclusion, hope that you don't get hacked. And if you're a hacker, please don't hack people. You know what I'm trying to say? Maybe hack people that are like corporate billionaires that are, controlling people and doing bad things. Be like Robin Hood, all right? But don't rob the hood. Pun intended. But if you're watching this from YouTube, join us on Twitch, catch us on Discord. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, for life. Love y'all, and peace.